Hello viewers, hope you're all doing good, and this is going to be a very quick video on how to use secrets in your Kubernetes cluster. So as usual, I'm going to bring up a new cluster. So I'm going to cd to play directory and git clone my Kubernetes repository, cd to Kubernetes and then to Vagrant provisioning, do Vagrant up. So this is going to provision a 3-node Kubernetes cluster using CentOS 7 virtual machines with one master node and 2 worker nodes. So let me pause the video here and come back when the cluster is up. Right, I'm back. Vagrant has provisioned us the cluster, and I'm going to copy the Kubernetes config file to my host machine so that I can run kubectl command from my host machine to interact with the cluster. Okay, so that's done. Let's check the status of the cluster. kubectl get nodes. So we've got 3 nodes, all of them are in ready state. kubectl version -- short. I'm on version 1.13.1. Right. To follow along this video, please make sure you've checked out my GitHub repository because I've created few YAML files. If you go one directory above, there is a directory called YAMLs, and in there I've created 3 YAML files for this video. So secrets, how to use a secret, a couple of ways. Okay, so let's dive in. Okay, so how to use a secret, or why do you want to use a secret? Say for example, if you want to, I'm just picking up one example here, and your application container wants to connect to a MySQL database. You can either hard code the MySQL username and password into your application container, which will then be visible to everyone who checks out your Docker image or your container image. So the the best way would be to create a secret resource where you put in your username and password, and then when creating the application container, you can pull the secrets from the secret file. So there are a couple of ways to create secrets. You create an YAML file, or you can do kubectl create secret command. So I'll show you both the ways. First, let's look at the YAML file. secrets.yaml. It's very simple. The API version, kind is secret, metadata, the name of the secret, in this case it's secret demo, type is opaque, data, so this is where you want to include your data. So basically I'm adding 2 key value pairs, username and password. So it has to be base64 encoded. So to create that, let me show you. Echo -n, n to stop echo from putting the new line character at the end. So we don't want that one. Say for example I say kubeadmin as the username, pipe that to base64. You will get a text value which you need to copy and paste in the YAML file. Okay, so that's done, and I'm gonna create a password similar to the username. For example, my password. So this is the encrypted text that goes into your YAML file. So I've pasted that, and let's create this secret resource. kubectl. So before that, I'll show you what other secrets we've got in the default namespace. kubectl get secrets. So that's the default one. So let's go ahead and create this one. kubectl create -f secrets.yaml. So that secret is created. If you see kubectl get secrets, secret demo. So that's our secret file. Secret resource. Let's look at the YAML output of that. kubectl get secret demo -o for output format to YAML. So basically you've got your data here, your username and password, kind is secret when you created, and all sort of information. You can also do kubectl describe secret demo. It's basically same data, but you won't be able to see the actual secret. Username and password. Okay, so that's one way of creating secret. What if you want to create via the command line without using the secret file? So let's first delete it. kubectl delete secret demo. kubectl get secrets, so we've deleted that one. kubectl create secret. If you don't know the syntax, you can look up the help. So what type of the available subcommands are docker registry, generic, and TLS. What type of secret you are trying to create? So for example, we are trying to create a generic secret. So let's get the help information for that. Generic, I'm going to pipe that to less. Okay, so you can see here there are a few examples. You can add a secret from file, or you can add a secret directly in the command line, or you can add a secret from a from a directory. So basically the directory should contain different files with key value pairs, and if you include the directory, then all the secrets will be imported. Okay, so let me show you how you can do that from the command line. kubectl create secret generic, give it a generic name, secret demo, -- from literal equals username equals, you don't have to give the encrypted text here, you can just give the actual value, username kubeadmin, and you have to specify from literal for every single key value pair you specify. Literal password equals my password. Okay, so that's created, and you're gonna see the same now. kubectl get secrets, you've got that. kubectl describe secret demo, so you've got the username and password. Right, so what you can also do is you can say, for example, vi username, type in your password, vi password, and type in your password. Basically you've got your username and password stored in a file, and you can use the same kubectl create command to import that from the file. So for example, from file equals username. Alright, you got to give the full path, the absolute path, or the relative path like this. Okay, and how would you use the secret in a pod container, in a pod specification? There are a couple of ways you can use it. So I've got two YAML files. One is to show you how you can use the secret as an environment variable inside your container. So when you use this option, the secret will get mounted as an environment variable, which you can then use within your container. The other possibility is to mount it as a volume. So when you do it this way, your secret is going to get mounted as individual files inside your container, which you can then reference. So let's go with the environment type first. Let's have a look what's in the environment YAML file. So basically I'm creating a pod, not a deployment set or a replica set. It's a just a single pod. The name of the pod is going to be busybox. The container is busybox, image name is busybox, and what I'm going to run is just a command to sleep for 600 seconds, 10 minutes. Because while it's sleeping for 10 minutes, I can show you log into the container and show how the environment variable gets mounted. So basically have to include this option env for environment, and what you want to call the environment variable. It can be anything, my username, value from secret key ref, and the name of the secret here. So we've created a secret called secret-demo. So you have to specify from which secret you're going to grab the value. So that's the name, and you have to specify. So in the secret demo, we've got two keys, username and password. So which one you're gonna grab? So in this case, I'm just going to grab the username value from the secret demo secret resource. That's all it does. Let's see what it's going to do. kubectl create -f pod secret env.yaml. It's created the pod, kubectl get pods. It's creating the container at the moment. Let's wait for a few seconds. Okay, so that's running. So if you want to attach to a running container, if you want to get a shell to a running container, you can use kubectl exec command. kubectl exec -it for interactive. busybox, the container name, the pod name. Actually, that's the pod name, but if you've got multiple containers within your pod, you have to specify -c and the container name. But in our case, we've got just one container within the busybox pod, so we don't need that. And what command you want to execute is shell. So now we are inside the container, and if I do n command, list all the environment variables in your session. So n, and I'm gonna grep for my username. Is it my username? Yeah, my username, and you can see kubeadm echo $my username. So that's how you use secrets. So you don't want to expose your username and password. If you put that inside the container, and if you export that container to a public registry, then you don't want people to see your username and password. There is also one other advantage, because if you hardcode that inside your container, and if for some reason you want to change the username or password, you want to change your credentials, then you have to create a new container image. Whereas in this case, you just need to update your secret resource. That's it, and all the new pods or new containers that gets created will get the value from the new secret resource. Okay, I'm going to delete that pod. kubectl delete pod busybox. Okay, the pod is deleted. Pod has been deleted. kubectl get pods. You don't get anything. Let's look at the other one. 5 pod, how to mount it as a volume. Okay, here it's again a pod specification. The name is busybox. What you're doing is you're going to mount a volume inside your container. So you're going to define a volume section under pod specification, not under the container specification. Under pod specification, you're creating a volume, and the name can be anything. So I've given it secret volume, and the type of volume that you're going to use is secret, and the name of the secret, which is secret-demo. We already got that. kubectl get secrets. We haven't changed that. And inside the container, it's again the same sleep command for 600 seconds, and you're using volume mounts. So the name has to match the name of the volume you've specified here. And mount path, where are you going to mount? You're going to mount under /my-data. So once I run the container, and if I go to my data, you will have one file per key value pair you've got in your secret resource. Let's check that out. kubectl create -f volume.yaml. So that pod is created, or it's getting created. Okay, so it's running in kworker2 node, and the status is running. Let's look into it. kubectl exec minus IT for interactive and the pod name and the command to run sh. So we are inside the container, and if you do env grep for my username, you won't find anything because we haven't exposed it as an environment variable inside the container. Instead, we have used the mount option, volume mount option. So if I take a look at ls my data, which is where I mounted the volume, you will see username and password. This depends on the number of key value pairs you've got in your secret resource. In our secret resource, kubectl describe secret demo, the data, we've got two key value pair, username and password. So you're going to have one file for each key value pair. Let's take a look at these files. My data, username. Because we've specified echo minus n while doing the base64 encode, it's going to show that. It's not going to print the new line character, so let's do it this way. Cat and then print echo. So basically the file name username contains kubeadmin. Let's look at the password file. So my password. Okay, so cool. One other thing I wanted to show you, which didn't work very well in my case, is the advantage, the official documentation. I read through the documentation just now, and it was mentioned that you can update the secret dynamically and the pod will get the updated value. But I guess it's not working. It only works for newly created pods, not for the one that's already existing. So if I exit out of it and let's change the secrets.yaml file, and I'm going to change the username, or say, for example, I'm going to change the password to random password. I'll copy that, save that, and I'm going to update the resource secret demo. kubectl get secrets. So you've got the secret demo. Let's update it. kubectl r. In fact, I will do it slightly different. Let me. I've updated the password value. I'll also add a new value. Echo minus n. Venkat, if I spell it right. Base 64. Control Shift V. Okay, so I've added an additional key value pair. Let's apply that. kubectl apply. So that's done. If I do kubectl describe secret demo, so you can see the password, the number of bytes has changed. Previously it was 10 bytes, and I've updated the password value, and I've added a new key value. Name is Venkaten. Okay, so I've updated the secret resource, but I haven't deleted the pod yet. The pod is still running. kubectl get pods, and let's look whether the value got updated inside the container. kubectl exec busybox, and if I do ls my data, oh cool, this time it worked. I can't believe it. Okay, so cat my data name echo Venkat, that's cool. And let's check the password. Cat my data password. Cool, that has also changed. I think it must be some timing issue, because when I was testing this video before doing this recording, I updated the live secret resource secret dash demo. I updated the password and the username, but I couldn't get that updated inside the container automatically. I had to delete the container, and all the new containers that got created got the updated value. But this time it worked. I think the demo god is in favor of me. Cool. I think that's it for this video. As I told, this was a very short one. It's not a big deal to use secrets. It's a very simple one. You could use it. What else you can use the secrets for? Basically, any sensitive information that you don't want to put inside your container, like username, password, certificates, your SSH keys, and so on. Right. I'm gonna leave this with you to try this in your Kubernetes cluster. If you've got any problems, please let me know in comments, and I should be able to check that for you and respond to you. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. And if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And there are lots of Kubernetes related videos planned for the future. Okay, thanks for your time today watching this video. I hope you learned something useful today, and see you all in my next video. Bye bye.